Farmer suicides are an issue of concern in India. With decreasing output and increasing cost of cultivation, farmers in the Vidarbha region of western Indian state of Maharashtra are forced to commit suicides. With increasing debts and burden to support the family, farmers have nowhere to go. But despite this grim reality, widows of these farmers are pulling all the strings together to make out a living for their family.
At least 70% of India's 1 billion people depend directly or indirectly on agriculture for their livelihood. But farm failures have forced some 300,000 farmers to commit suicide since 1995, and 30,000 of them ended their lives in the last 2 years. The situation is especially grim in Vidarbha region of Maharashtra, where more than 500 farmers have ended their lives in the first 6 months of this year. Last year, nearly 1,000 farmers committed suicide in the region. The erratic behavior of rains and drought has increased the misery of these farmers who are under extreme debts. Vidarbha has a monocrop culture. The soil in the region supports the cultivation of cotton, which is a rain-fed crop and is dependent mostly on the monsoons.
Every 8 hours, a farmer is committing suicide in Vidarbha. The region is considered as the capital of farmer suicide in India. The main reason for the suicide in the region is crop damage, drought and less market value of the product. Farmers in Vidarbha are not even getting any subsidies on pesticide or seeds, which is increasing their input cost.
The hapless farmers leave behind their families to fend for themselves. Struggling to make ends meet, widows of these farmers live a life of pity and on the mercy of others. Shashikala's husband ended his life earlier this year. He had a loan of 200,000 rupees and was unable to repay it because of crop damage. She now works as a daily wager in somebody else's fields. Life has become very tough after my father committed suicide. He was under so much stress as he was not able to repay the loan. My mother is working hard and me and my 2 other siblings are facing difficulty in education. We are not getting any help from the government. Despite all the hardships, these women have decided to fight the time of adversities. With little help from civil organizations working for the cause of farmers, they have been able to stand up for themselves and their children and live a dignified life. I was shattered when my husband ended his life, but then thought of my 2 children who need me. I started farming myself. Though the earnings are not that good, I have been able to pay for my children's education from whatever I am earning. I am aware that I have to pay the loan that my husband left, but I have not lost hope. Good days will come. My children are doing good in studies, and I know their education is only going to take us out from this poverty. My kids look up to me with hope, and I am there to fulfill their dreams. Activists working for the cause of farmers in the region claim that the government has turned a blind eye towards these women who are not getting any help in terms of cash or kind. With no help coming from the government and no regular source of income, life has become a never-ending struggle for these women. But they have chosen to live for their children. This is Ritu reporting from Vidarbha region of Maharashtra